Okay. Start of a stream. Hello. And today we're gonna continue playing Tyranny. This is gonna be part 2 of my previous attempt to remind you what happens in the part 1. It was basically a remake of my previous attempt when I didn't get like anything done and all my settings were atrocious. So, and we got to our first like major, I'd say, like story point. We told everybody, hey, you need to work together or we're all gonna die. And now I am going through my main quest here. Initially, I fought a couple of battles and I lost because I just overestimated how much I can do with my characters and I didn't micro enough. So, and turns out that I lost half an hour progress because I didn't quick save enough. So we're gonna try to keep all this in mind this time. Yeah, and we're gonna go continue exploring, but firstly talking to those people, which I think we already did. So be a little bit of loot goblin. And yeah, hopefully this time it's gonna go better. Because it's like I have only 4 characters and it didn't go that well. As I mentioned in a previous stream, I'm not the biggest CRPG player. And I
what do we have here?
Find myself rather challenged by the real time with pause fighting. This is not something I'm well familiarized with. But hopefully we're gonna do our best and we can do better this time. And of course gonna be quick saving way more.
There! See that? Spotted something.
Just so we don't lose the progress.
More talent!
Sorry, I'm trying to do that.
was something like Pathfinder where I could actually switch between the turn-based and real-time, I probably would have had a far better experience, but this is just how older CRPGs were working, so I just have to deal with it. Okay, level up. Okay, so renew. Now let's change the stuff around a little bit. No, can't do that. So okay, iron gray sword. Seems to be doing better armor penetration, so we're gonna try that. And once again, I'm not gonna try to save scam for the better outcome in like when we're talking or for the story, but to just save time because I am gonna be dying a lot even on the medium difficulty. Okay, you there and you get over the deserter bag. Guess they forgot the javelin too. Be a doll, would you hurl them back? Okay. Your held. Wait, not another disfavor. This is Fatebinder. Odd, I would have expected, well, just more soldiers. Here to convince me to kneel down and lose our heads. You hardly, House Martani, apologies that you must be dirtied with the conflict. I need to resolve the insurrection with little kin as possible. Change requires bloodshed, but hopefully this war will end soon. The sooner you surrender, Jinda can live in prosperity. I guess let's try lore. I'm honored and I will trust that all grievances washed down the stream. May the river guide you through the valley. Your friend seems to have misplaced most of their squad. Guess they're somewhere in the river. My family have been protecting this stream for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants we've had to feed to the eels. Unless you want to try running leap over, you're stuck. Maybe try heading downstreams to Placid Crossing. We have more warriors there, and I'm certain they'd be just as happy to kill you. That did let us cross and we'll grant you mercy. Tidecaster did this, slow the bridge and surrender. Let's ask about Tidecaster. We've had unexpected help of late, real enough, and everyone comes out of the woodwork to shiv you in the ear. Let's go and grant you mercy. Basically flipping us the bird, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Okay, good work. You can salvage this mess. What is our plan? Yep, I will try to get some Scarlet Horus favor. That's good. Crossing the rope.
Can't do that.
This is the part where I might die multiple times, so I have to reload.
Look at that! Future corpse!
Okay, so...
As you command.
Okay.
Come and face my iron! Take that!
Await my signal.
Everything hurts!
Harsh words would cause more harm. Under this useless weapon.
I will aid you. Someone staunch my bleeding!
Okay, now I need to wait a bit before going into the next fight because my health is very low. And also wait for negative effects to wash down. That's gonna be it.
Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Retreat. There's too many. They've caused the river. Pull back. Hold. I will show you to talk.
Your days end.
Okay.
Here! That was beneath me!
I got it.
My armor feels...
Also lesser healing potion.
I'll do it for the North. Raven Ash protects. This weapon is useless.
On it.
For the Queen!
On it.
I can't take much more of this.
Okay. This empty crypt appears significant water bridge. Here, just a small series of notches on the top left. So this one's found. Ooh, topaz. That's actually pretty valuable.
Sorry, I can't. Can't do that.
Okay, so we kind of have to. Continue into the village. So we found some updates. So what's the update on Forgebound Iron? As Tyranny had risen to stability, you discovered the waterlogged crates with notches that match the ones as Isotanis described to you. This must have been filled with the iron that he was expecting. The rest of the shipment must be nearby. You found a broken crate with the busted sphere weapon inside. This must have been part of a shipment. There must be more clues nearby. Okay, I'm gonna try to explore a little bit more before.
Can't do that.
Before we continue. Just in case. Okay, there really seems to be nothing new. So let's talk to them. My soldiers paid the price for his trading competence. Let's not forget to make breach capture possible. Excellent work. All that remains is capturing Matani Sibyl.
Let's be off.
Okay, fair enough. So I guess that is it. I can't enter this building and
Sorry, I can't.
there doesn't seem to be anything new. So I'm just gonna continue into the village.
They're here! Run! Go now!
Ooh, sandals. Okay, so he gonna shoot this. You gonna shoot him. You gonna shoot him. And you gonna go
Can't
fight
do that.
this guy.
I will aid.
Will do.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Will do.
And as you can see here, this is basically a countdown in the in-game days until we are all just freaking die. And so, my goal is to do the maximum completion before it comes to that. So trying to complete as many side quests because
Sorry, I can't.
usually with that kind of like games you are getting like locked out of the quests eventually.
The Avenger
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
guard can't protect us. We must go.
Meat. Nice. The crazy have a small series of notches in the top left corner. Okay, so we are basically going top to the top.
Interesting. Found something.
More tallies to the body count.
You got it.
Send me your champion.
While it seems
Will
like
do.
I don't know how to play, which is true. I'm just trying to be extra careful. Next time playing, I'll hopefully be, well, the next campaign, I mean.
Smash to
After
pieces.
that, I will
Yes.
be a little bit more adventurous and will definitely take more risks.
Have a look here.
Ooh. Bronze bulwark. Maybe later. Okay. The rebels have fallen back to Echo village in order to solidify your hold on the region, kill Matan and Sybil, or force her to surrender. We're gonna try to be diplomatic and force her to surrender. Again, attempt to. Doesn't mean we will be successful. There is more Schweig here. Oh, cheese. Once we said, one thing I kind of like is that there doesn't seem to be any weight to any objects. We basically have almost like a bag of holding-esque thing, where we just don't care about the weight of the objects. We don't care about how much stuff we have. It's all about what we can wear and can't. Sage's hood. You'll wear that. Accessories. And that seemed to be just a bunch of rubbish that we can sell later on. Good.
I've got it.
Kairos' soldiers are here.
Okay. Do not fear, sunset dot of Apex. Kairos' hounds are at the doorstep. The Vendrial Guard will not abandon you. Brave warriors of Vendrial Guard, these foreigners send south meant to burn our homes and butcher our families. Someone what wrath you have to show Kairos' price of taking our land. So our soldiers step out from half-closed doorways and dimly lit alleyways, fully blazing in their eyes. The partisans shout battle cries to marshal their courage, and you see the grey gleam of iron as they brandish their weapons and charge. How in the name of Asher did this hill force get their hands on iron weapons?
More tallies to the front!
Okay, 3 guys, so this guy, get him, you, get him, you. Start shooting him, you. Get the hold of this guy.
Tyranny can't do that.
At once.
Come and face my... iron!
Sorry about that.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
What?
Two
No!
of my guys died.
I'm not dead yet. I will aid you.
You got it.
Come and face my iron! I'd have it no other way. I'll hit you! I will aid you. That was beneath me! I will aid you.
Did I always have this much blood?
I will aid you.
Oh, got dark all of a sudden.
My armor is dented. Let me repair it. Someone staunch my bleeding. Damn my eyes! I'm going down!
Okay, and here it was. My first of many deaths in this stream. What if we go around? Same thing, so
Come at me, grave meat. You got it.
Consider it done.
Get up, fate.
At once.
Are you
Better
afraid
not
of
wake up
death,
dead.
worm? Graven Ash protects. I'll hit you twice as hard next time! I will aid you. I will aid you.
Your will is weak.
I require needle and thread.
Consider who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I will aid you.
I'll take care of you. Don't go rushing off to get yourself hurt again. Go. Water.
I require needle and thread.
Well, wounds. Basically, I will get level up eventually, so there is no point
Will do.
in, like, worrying about wounds now. But we basically get minus maximum health because of that, which sucks, but options. Game. The level companions, nope, that's not what we want, but his thing is actually a decent upgrade, so I'm not gonna combine this time, but
Got
the
it.
next one we hopefully won't have to bother. This home has been bisected by shaker magic. And hopefully
Can't do that.
I won't have to fight her because I don't think I'm ready. But then again, they are weapons up, and remember, those no longer with us. Honor them with your courage and prowess. Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those who specialize in dealing death. Let the villagers go, they did not ask for this conflict. I'm not here to slaughter, I prefer to talk. The village is accessible to sedition, surrender or perish. Really? The trail of my dead friend says otherwise? What is there to say, Fatebinder? Unless it's a sorry for all the murders followed by the big sweet Hemlock, it's too late for words to solve anything. Chaos ultimately brings order. Why resist unity and prosperity? This insurrection is doomed to failure. Why throw away your lives? My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. Downfall may go. That is a common notion, but then tragically simple one at that. If any here could stomach life, in the chorus of submission to this fair war camp. That person already surrendered years back. The folk standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. Besides, we already reneged on surrender. I know any deal you've come to offer is just a trap. That's Archon's pride demands that they bury us. So sorry they've been at this too long. Death or glory, no third option. If will not have a preparation, then I'll take which by force. Like the unity between disfavored and the Scarlet Horus, that's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evils in your neighbor. It is a cowardly dream for those with simplistic notion of the world. But I concede half your point. The Valdriel Guard was once simply an army of apes, but now we have volunteers from all the realm joining our cause. So you're accurate about bringing unity. The instruction is doomed to fail. Why throw away your lives? We have demonstrated that once vanquished people can rise from the dust and bloody the Archons. If objective is to send a message to others in the tears, then this has been a resounding success. I will not have your cooperation, then I'll take village by force. No. Fair be it for me to question a call, but this village is a source of aid to Valdriel Guard. We would be forced to leave a standard resupply and enemy the moment we turn our backs. I believe Kairos would wish us to show mercy to villagers. Did you all hear the favorite? Don't just stand here lying like the scourge chasing you. Gosman, stay behind the walls. You've been wanting. Now the rest of you run before I change my mind. I will repeat this. I would have liked to take her back as a prisoner. Perhaps we will be better served by her returning to her nest. There she will speak of what happened here, tearing away at what little hope remains. We may have lost several numbers at the rear, but we picked ourselves up and made this work. May we all strive. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. We should burn the town. It'll cut off support, send a message and small signals will give the other visible rallying point when crossing Matani. We just wait. If there are any villagers still here, allow them to run, then you may raise the settlements. The settlers should be preserved and any still here, slaves or conscripts. You place too much trust in these locals, especially after their last deception. First chance they got, they'll turn the constant stuff back. That would only prove our point. They are competent fighters who are put to the work in Kairos' army. No boss who falls to simple village deserves to live anyway. I mean, like, fair enough. If we have two armies, one that is more of like rather bunch of warriors trying to earn the favor through the Kairos, and another that is actually competently organized army. If they fell to the freaking villagers, then what use are they? Like, seriously, I mean, like, yeah, asymmetrical warfare and whatnot, but it's like, it can only go so far. If needed, we're just gonna raise the village. I'm giving, that was my first chance as a playable character here. I'm gonna give it to them. If we're gonna have to come to this village and it's causing problems, I'm basically gonna be like, kill everybody and salt the earth. A sensible decision, dear Fighter. It will alter this favorite program over its soil. What will remain for us to rule? Fifth Eye needs your services dealing with the outbreaker in the Outer Valley. No? Well then, you're done with Fifth Eye request. The Archons will be gathering for another meeting in this Terravert camp. As our sole representative of the court, your presence will be required. Don't keep them waiting.
Right.
Okay. I've already told you I'm not leaving my home. Oh, you're on this purple imbecile. Sorry, didn't mean as it was used to me. You're with Kairos, right? And Kairos brings peace, right? Well, I surrender now. Leave me to my own price. I suggest you cooperate with their demands. I doubt you're just quartering any Scarlet Horse if you stay. This zone was becoming a horror zone. Carson thought this was just a little pissing match. Soldiers are moving in. Last thing I need is a good-for-nothing soldier demanding room and lodging from one hospital locals. Visit all fine. I'll gather the things. Best be off before the crossing becomes a war camp.
Sorry, I can't.
Okay. Ooh. I'm pretty certain this might be the place where we have the iron. There's a list of an old crumpled paper while various simple items for crafting and repair. Forge-bound iron ingots. I found a forge-bound iron ingot, one of those battles. You have a great deal to explain to a man. It's always the young pushing the old. I have no choice in the matter. Strange men appeared here a fortnight ago. They claim to be supporters of Andrew God, but I've never seen them before. I had no choice. These so-called freedom fighters threatened my life and I didn't comply. We're just forcing you to help Vandergard. That sounds suspicious. When Battalion showed up for army? Not exactly. She stand up all it like you did when she was helping fortify the village for an attack like this. She was just a surprise, but she happily took it. Have you been listening to damn thing I've been saying, or do you have Okay, that's actually a pretty good comeback. What exactly was I was saying? I don't want any part of this foolish for. Either way you knew, and the destroyer will make you pay the price. It seems like you stubborn English made up saved you. I'm taking their iron, you may stay. Settler. Actually. Melita. Return to his favorite camp. Her to Tripomus assess the situation. Call to the northern clearing. Way of the Horde. Death Knell said a gang of Horde raiding remote settlement on the western side of the valley. Head there and link up with the Corps forces.
Can't do that.
Remote settlement. save just in case. I'd rather have like a backup save whenever I'm traveling. This might prove a good idea in the future. But I'm here to discuss construction conference, so no need to hide. I have no desire to fire, merely to talk. Show yourself. The longer you might wait, the I guess we'll introduce. You should act in your homes. I'm happy to put this place to the ground. Well, fuck. Sorry friends, but you won't be living here in one piece. We'll send you head back north. I want folks to see what happened to those who invaded our land.
I got it. I got it.
How could I miss?
I'm not dead yet. Will do. I got it.
Not bad. I've piled up the same number of corpses in half the soul strokes, but, well, there are my manners. Once ought to criticize the help of generously given. We're hoping a different face might convince the remains to join about, but alas, well, can't win them all. Can you? So you put me in harm's way under false pretense. I could have your head for this. The Oathbreakers were but a warm-up. Step closer so I can knock the grin off your face. Ah, yet I seem to have killed all your would-be constrings. Apologies. I do thank you for the assistance.
You learn something every day.
Ooh. Vandal Boar.
Can't do that.
Let's check this one. Level up. That would be great.
Sorry, I can't.
Doesn't seem to be anything, so... Okay. Now we're gonna go complete our first side quest. And once we complete, I will start going through the thing. I can't tell you what it means to have this back in our hands. I'll make sure to tell my superiors about what you've done for the village. Okay, so... Nope. Okay, let's do the quick one. Quest items, weapons, okay. Imperial Iron Falcata. Two-handed, one-handed. I'm more of a one-handed. Iron Greatsword. That's definitely gonna be an improvement. Stuff of Boreal Forest. Bronze Javelin. Keen Javelin. Okay, now about helmet. Nope. This is just worse, but it protects us better. Ooh, one armor. What armor do I have? It gives me opportunist. Corroded heavy bronze cuirass. Venere's Gall heavy bronze cleaves. Nope, nope. Actually, let's just sell him all the shit that we do not have. Okay, for now. Old-bound helm, stone shield helm, ooh. Tower shield. Recovery 0.4, parry, dodge 5, endurance 2. Parry. That would be a good trade-off. Okay. Okay, so weapons. Bow and couple one-handed weapons. So this bow, War's armor, penetration was DPS, sell. Ooh. Slight more recovery but better armor to penetration. I'm gonna go for this one. Yep. Same thing. Ooh, that's actually gonna be a good substitute. Sandals doesn't do anything. This is not. Think that's good for now. Now the guy. So he has the iron sword. Let me take his two-handed one and one-handed. So I mean we can give him a second sword just in case. The shield doesn't do much, so we forgo it. Ooh, this item is nope. Yep, I think that should be good. Ooh, what doesn't penetrable? Let me reconsider wearing that. Considering I'm gonna be quite a frontline soldier, that should be a good thing. Then who is gonna do that? Yep, the rest can be sold.
Got them in.
Nice.
My sights.
Okay, so now go to you. I wanna look at the what's the balance. Scarlet Horse likes us, the Spirit likes us. Lithuanian's Crossing entry, he likes us. Vers likes us, Ebb is like Archons. Revenation really respects us. I guess we should try to improve relationship with Voice of Nerat.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Investigate the laughter. Abandoning the road, you may rest a small tributary to the Matani snaking through the sparse forest, where you discover a group of 4 youth gathered beside a small stream. 2 of the children sit on the rocks, pole in hand, staring patiently at the water. The other 2 are settled near a bucket, taking turns raking the eels along the ground to stun them and covering up eel meat. I guess let's speak to them. Let's see what we can do. You step out of the woods, drawing the attention of the children, who eye wary. The eldest youth among the men notes that you hurriedly holds both them into the reeds. Ask to sniggle, ransom the children, punish the spitter, barrack loses every authority, land tree loses every authority, tell the story. You raise your hands to calm the youngest and ask if they heard the tale of Box and the elder boar and the Bernian woods. When they look to one another without answer, you begin to spin the story for them. An odd and sometimes amusing yarn filled the epic adventures and dark mysticism. By the time you finish, the youth have been entirely absorbed into your story, utterly wrapped in their attention. The younger children bring you ill in exchange for your time. You thank them and return to the road, continuing your journey. Well fed. Ooh, good. And Vandal Guard. We got some nice things, so hey. Okay, that's definitely, we have like 7 days left for the Kairos. So if I go back here, I should be good until the next rest. So what you're saying is that we can actually, if we just don't ever rest, we should be good. I like that. You shake your hood. Ooh, never shake your stuff.
Sorry, I can't.
Look at that!
As you command.
Your corpse.
Okay. Now.
Bleed out, you shit!
Good work.
Iron Tolic.
Will do.
I'll take care of it.
Can't wait to try.
Not a problem, boss.
I can't take my... Apologies, but I can't do that.
A new dent!
Right. Ready?
Nothing stands in our way! Take me if you can!
I got it. Sorry, I can't.
Okay. There, you're not with the Oathbreakers? Yeah, just a second.
Right.
We are gonna grab a bunch of shit. You have arrived to clear near the north. Explore the area for missing earth shakers.
Right. Interesting.
Okay, where is endurance?
Yes.
Ah, Fatebinder, how fortuitous for us, I mean. Decidedly not for the Oathbreakers. Whether intended or not, we've been better to help this urgent favor. I need to speak with the Commander Ironcore. With the rest of you was a part of the squad killed or otherwise separated, returned stood. You're welcome. Yes, may the stones guide your steps and may you walk with the fatal starry ground. Where the rest of you was the part of the squad killed or otherwise separated? Aye, the Oathbreaker felled the Grisandir before we could erect the barricade, but our circle alone was all Master Radix could feasibly spare. We're here, and though Wavorn, we're ready to help. Wait, your commander isn't even here? What do you mean all he could spare? Did the Azure not order your entire guild returned from the Azure? With all due respect, Fatebinder, it's not a matter I'd expect you to understand. We absolutely cannot abandon Cairn to the Stone Sea. As we are only recently located him and are in the process of constructing a fort to guard his remains, we could not spare another mage, especially now when the best tribe that flocked to Tyranny in his final days, become increasingly territorial and contentious, and so Radix refused Ash's order. I'm not of a rank to make such sweeping evaluations. I guess it's not the kind of words that he's normally using, but I'd say he interpreted them in his own manner and to the best of his judgment rather than outright refusing them. He's an Iron Guard after all. His decisions, though difficult to make as they may be, will certainly embolden our routing tears. Not if a general and his entire army is dead. If the what, how? The Overlord has issued the edict. Regardless, I'm not gonna tell them. It's only on the need to know basis, which is like my companions and senior officers, I guess, like them at the main camp and whatnot. So, and regardless, it looks like you're all we got. Report to Corvus at the desired camp. He'll have further orders for you there. So, we are... This guy will eventually level up. So we are coming here. I guess this is the second main mission where it's gonna be the Scarlet Horus.
Might we not simply break it?
Reinforcements finally come this way. We need to... Sister Verse, what did I do to search that should happen, and the fifth eye has a sense of humor sent to you. Need to know each other. This one used to run with my pack until he left for Death Knell's gang. Motherless swine didn't even have the guts to fight me for the right to live. He just packed and left with his coward's tail between his fat legs. I like the writing in this game. There is like so many like I like when fantasy writing in general comes up with like rather entertaining ways to tell somebody that they're a piece of shit, and this is the game, the one that actually does it pretty well. And why is move at that? How many have you lost under your command so far? I misspoke. I'm sure that you only got most of them killed. Can't rule out the death by their own incompetence. With a swift, confident stride, you advance to fake limp and grip his neck before he can step away. He stands wobble and you plunge down on his throat and he presses his arms against you despair to push you away. I'm sorry, Mr. Spurs. I did not mean any disrespect. Of course you did, and I couldn't care less. Just know this, you're not good enough to do this to my face. Clean yourself up. Apologies, I have been in the field for weeks, answering to no one. I've forgotten my place. Their camp is just yonder, and we've kept an eye on them for the last couple of days. Some of them left a few hours ago looking for food, maybe out on the patrol, but they haven't returned yet. Might be the wisest to strike now while they're divided. How you found this place? Happy accident of a sort. We were up in the mountains with orders to keep outbreakers in and kept any would-be allies out of the valley. Stranger things happened. Tremors hit the pass, and the tremors lasted a bit, so I figured they were magical, but there were no signs of earth shakers of anybody. Figuring we need to watch the pass no longer, we headed downslope back to the camp. Lost 2 of my gangs in the mountains and we've been on half rations for days, so until we get a much larger contingency, we're not likely to win any fight with Stark. Now that you're here, I figure my gang will hold back and keep an eye out for trouble, maybe swoop in if fight gets messy. I can handle this, no need to push your warriors past their limits. Garrus would applaud your bravery. My gang and I will lurk nearby. When you make your move, we'll descend and help with capturing Florian? Florian, I guess. Don't worry, I'll let the others know you did the heavy lifting. I'll cheat at the battle, but not with my reputation.
Spotted something.
Ooh, bronze axe. Neat. And of course supplies. Ooh, that's the battle. That's the battle, so I will save here and pause for a second. Okay, I have returned and we may continue. But firstly, look over the entire
Ain't
map.
that odd?
Maybe we'll find something useful or something that will guide us over here. I guess there is no way we have to
Can't do
go.
that. Can't do that.
We have to go through here, so... Okay. The Will of Kairos. Agathon, Voss has reached this court that you have issued Overlord's edicts to the Archons of War in secret. Know that we understand fully. Agathon, perhaps your continuing faithful service shall remind the Archons of their duties to the Overlord. One can hope. May fortune favor your endeavors. Tune on the Educator, Archon of Justice.
Heads up, we have company.
Let's have it. Grovel before me!
Oh, that one fucking hurt!
Consider it done. Consider it done.
this one is done. Now just waiting a little bit for our health to go back to reasonable level. And quietly go down here again. Mostly to maximize how much...
Look at...
I won't say no to that because that was hilarious.
Flawless!
Just need to know.
I got it.
I'll take care of it.
Let's have it then.
Okay, I need to read a little bit more about what are those. Those are passives. Add defensive bonus to you and nearby party member when thrust ability is used. Okay, so the squares are passives, the circles are active. Got it. So maybe I will add to agility. I will probably do that on my next level up.
What do we have here?
That was not great, so... yeah, they will level up eventually.
Well, what do we have here?
The oral pens have arrived, blades up. If you value your life, drop everything and flee or stand and fight. I'm happy with that option too. It just seems unsporting for me to suggest it. Surrender now and I can protect the lives of your warriors. I left my nicest blue flag back at camp, but I'd like to talk all the same. Surrender to you and what army? We have outnumbered you. You're one who is interested in avoiding fight. The chorus knows I'm here. More will fall. Surrender now. Sub-refuge 41. If you surrender, they will take you to see the voices of Narad. A poisoned blade could be tucked in your boot. If you surrender, I can assure your crew's safety. Can I appeal to your good nature? I'd say let's try to run. What are you? Aren't you traitors to the ship? That's an interesting trait. My crew lives and I'll get to shot at killing the Archon. Fuck, I'll probably never get that close to him on the battlefield. Well, dude, if you allow my soldiers to, I'll consider and agree to be your prisoner. I'm not going... You know, Sybil told us about you. She said Fatebinder offered mercy at Ekakal, though we were slow to believe it. I'll do this if this my men from dying here today, but I know full well that whatever you promise in intentions is probably a one-way trip for me. I'm going to beg for my life, but if you're trying to show us the kind of side of chaos, we may return to the Other captains won't make your point. Nothing possible, but I can't come back empty-handed. That said, I only need you. The rest are free to go. That might be a bad idea, but hey, let's see. More on the way, patrols from this morning coming back. Well, look at that. The captain's one piece just as requested. The voices will be pleased. You haven't won just yet. Second patrol should be returning right about now. If you can tackle the incoming patrol, me and the gang will see Florian is brought to the camp. Oh, and I am to tell you about this favorite camp. The two Archons are gathering for another meeting. Oh shit, I do.
Heads up. We have company. Right.
You ready for this? I did not see that coming. What a rush!
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
They won't even get close.
On it.
Let's see what's up. Yep, camping supplies, can't take those. Scarlet Course Camp. Please be nothing major. But now we have to talk to him because you or any horseman try anything like that again and I'll put you on the spike myself. You got some explaining to do. I do not appreciate being used. Oh, come on. I knew the fighter like you could hold your own against those breakers. Knew it the moment they laid eyes on you. Clearly I've ruffled a few feathers. Take this as my sign of no harm done, okay? Yeah, well, fuck him nonetheless. And also, ooh, I'm pretty sure I can now... What the fuck is this? I'm not the one who saw that shit. Oh, now those are werewolves. Yes, those are werewolf-looking guys. I'll talk to them because, like, I need to know. I heard that our spotted is scared by the feel fine. Maybe it's a herb to slow my handed battles of just the couch weapon. Maybe you just combat Fate Binder. What can it teach me? Nope. Lore.
You learn something every day.
Ooh, damn, I should have used that.
Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
Okay, this guy. Ability and the spell. Sage. Arcane Shield requires 3 power, grants a moderate bonus to arcane armor and magic defense. Gifted Heal requires like improves control life skill. Know your enemy. Killing spree. Killing spree looks good, and now agility. Yep, we're gonna thrust is gonna be our main weapon, so I guess like it's gonna be a good idea to just buff it to high heaven. But still, speak to this guy. I don't think I talked to Serene.
Greetings, worm.
The younger Sarkon sent to conquer Tears, young and inexperienced, want the voices of Narad, who uses her powers to chairman and wait to swallow ranks Scarlet Horse and volunteers.
You don't know me, little worm? I am Siren, and my degenerate allies have the pleasure of calling me the Archon of Song. And you are Tunan's Fatebinder. What brings you here to the middle of the battlefield? Did Cairo send you to
Ash certainly needs someone to dig a heel into his back. If only to distract him from his problem.
But Narat, he's just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he? I've been privy to more delicate matters in the last 5 years than you've had your entire career binding fates. I'm well versed with political intricacies.
She might have like a little bit of an ego, but depending on what the
Anyway,
character she is.
we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me. Remove my helmet. Really? That's it?
How disappointing. It was worth a try, I suppose, though it appears to have been a colossal waste of effort.
I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're more nuisance than help. I have no further use for you. Perhaps later. You're dismissed, Fatebinder. I said dismissed until I have further need of you. Your presence displeases me.
For the love of Kairos! That was the Archon of Song in the flesh! Quite right. Now's not the time to trouble her with 1,000 questions. Another
Will do.
Ooh, tubers. Ooh, Nigel says, as promised, worthy tough prey for joining, but Beast Woman only allowed Nigel to hunt weakest of humans. Say the best kill for self. Nigel was second strongest of the Stone Stalkers. The large spanning beast tribes in the entirety of the tiers, the Stone Stalkers of Azure nearly tripled in population during a period of domestication and forced labor in service of farmers and ranches of the realm. However, like the beast, the Stone Stalkers were born wild and Eon 2 range free, unfettered by human within their own homeland. Strong Stone Stalker beastmen worth rotting, no, close at throats, sees only mewling first season cup before Beast Woman now. Sees only tender food, only weak well fit to chase injured dying prey, not the best fighters on the battlefield. Humans always are encroaching on Beast Woman, have no sense of danger, no recognition for prowling hungry predators, and worse than sniveling beastmen. Because the throat likes humans who is male, yet who is bold enough to challenge Beast Woman, except that blunt calls to be feeble at night, whimpering Beast Woman feet. If Beast Woman did not have a run whelp like... It is quite entertaining to see that. I guess Jane Favor? Yes. The Beast Woman perks up at the interesting words. She sniffs you curiously more thoroughly than before, and she smacks you softly, slowly beginning to slather and drool. For a moment you think she'll make up for you, but she merely sits back on her haunches. Gosh, it is weird. So I guess they're kind of like the werewolves-esque creatures. Maybe not werewolves, but like actual beast men who are like very wild in nature. Humans has keen eyes, can see Beast Woman is disciplined and insolent packmate. Mewling, whimpering male night owl will learn Beastman to rank a new pack or will not survive for many seasons longer. Human pack calls Scarlet Horses vicious, cunning, feral, like tribes like Beast Woman. Coral says humans are dirty and reek like rotten meat, so easily shriek and tear at own throats, but also respect strongest of the pack. I mean, Clawed Throat was born of a tribe with no name and no lands called Summer Shout by Tearsmen who stole Arthur lands from the tribe's ancestors. Okay, so basically it's just a beastmen who are like got into the Scarlet Chorus because hey, it's the place for strong. We are strong. We're gonna, I guess, go around and help them because we like fighting. Nothing new here. There are my manners. I forgot to cast my incantation of crying like a cold little North girl over dead bodies. I will not lecture for failure to show widow's weakness now. Where is that Fate Binder? Lord Binder? We've been waiting for you. One of Nara's dogs went wild. At least he's done the right thing to present himself here for a proper trial. I'd like to yank his teeth out and I'd like to be with your blessings. So I could sure use your judgment on this matter. We meet again, Binder. The Desired has accused me of multiple murders. I'm not guilty of these charges. I have nothing to hide. The truth can only exonerate me, so I will happily submit to your judgment. That's pretty serious. 3 weeks ago, we were in the eastern end of the valley. We were assigned to keep Vanderguard runners from leaving and reinforcements from coming in. Bit-equip and some Scarlet Furies came with us for support, quote-unquote, I guess. Well, our trial puts up between Vanderguard's patrol, thinking they have us outnumbered. They draw bronze, we close our ranks and fight together. It's a rather rousing melee, and the Oathbreaker gears are good, and they get. But among the dead, a dozen conscripts and 2 disfavored. You dance around the important details, Chanter. Right as your enemy spotted us, you started walking a mystical symbol. I saw panic in their eyes when we first stumbled onto each other in the clearing, but once his magic started flying, the only thing in their eyes was bloodlust. What sort of magic? I told the crowds outside of the guild, but I can't defend myself with silence. I invoked the spell of frenzy and redirected the chant at the enemy. They could move faster than our party, and letting them escape would undermine the mission, so I fooled them with the rage to get them to stand and fight. There, he just came right and admitted it. The Oathbreakers usually can't fight their way out of a burlap sack, but he granted them the gift of stink patches. Courage, madness, pure and simple. The Furies were dumbfounded and folded, and that's when the Nova and the Cavios, the Swift, drove into the fray. The Nova caught a javelin in the eye, just stupidly bad luck, and Cerberus, after the battle had been run through 19 times. Graven Ashen couldn't save them. Black Chanter, is that all you have to say in your defense? What do I need to say for how I've done no wrong? Are you daft, or are you a mother too busy mounting the teeth to teach you right from wrong? You're not enlightened, so I can't forgive your ignorance. If you were illuminated in the ways of Arcane, you'd know Kyrus' law does not hold the mages culpable for which cannot be controlled. Bitcoin is citing magic folly. If in the battle for Kyrus' glory, a mage inadvertently harms someone protected by Kyrus' peace, the mage is not legally at fault. The Fatebinder actually knows this law. As I said, I have no doubts. Well, that's actually the first time we genuinely in favor with 2 non. Good, so I guess this is like about the part where we're gonna start getting ourselves into like upholding the law of Kyrus rather than just fight the battles. Spend a decade mastering the craft of a mage and perhaps you'll understand why this slowness. This is insane. This wasn't a growth of fire that went awry. He used the magic to enrich the enemies into fierce strength, and that... How is that not a crime? The law is meant to protect against honest mistake. It seems like there was nothing accidental in the process. And why is that? So you illuminated folk can lord your knowledge over the rest of us? You're all turning with things only can't understand. Nothing good comes out of mages. Kyrus' slow shields them from negligence in the battle. The matter is tragic but not criminal. It's obvious you acted with malice, knowing your law would shield you. You're an innocent of murder in Sarasakaz, but guilty of giving succor to the enemy. The law is meant to protect mages in good faith in battle. This is not such the case. Bit binder. Yep, I already talked to, and Witless. Look alive, soldier. This place eats the weak. I didn't. Yes, Captain. New to the course, Captain is the southern term. Kairos' army have commanders, and I'm neither. I shouldn't be here. The course, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not like these people. I'm going to die here, or at least I hope I die here and soon. And to think a little too late for the regrets, as you can't exactly quit course. You made a vow to Archon's secrets, only death can release you from a pledge. And just why is that mistake? Did someone take the vow for you? You need new boots? Maybe it is. Come on, raise your fist and offend yourself. Basically, alright. Nice one, kid. Nice one. Keep it up and you'll... Listen up, you need to act tough and yet keep low profile, for starters. Oh, never would have thought of it. Okay. You need new boots, maybe decent helmet, take this. Buy them, I will, Captain. Thank you. That's it, don't get yourself killed. Hey, maybe he will survive. Yes, 2 none. And this is gonna be our side quests. Tarkis Ari. May they claim your worthless life. We're not completely without our senses when you Kairos would issue an edict on our valley. Perhaps the Overlord has a sick sense of humor, but I can assure I laughed when I learned that death sentence took the old breakers and puppets equally. I had such low expectation for the service of so-called Archon of Justice. Tunon seemed little more than passive stooges that sits on a throne to legitimize the carnage and plunder of other Chirons. Face of prosperity that lets Kairos claim one thing while being another. I would have hoped you actually did serve justice, the notion, not the Archon, but your actions have said otherwise. At least I can thank you for proving my sins is entirely warranted. If you survive this Akami slaughter, bear witness that I, Tarkisari IV of the Vedrian Guard, do take responsibility for the actions of my crew. Should my warriors come before the court sacks, tell Tunon they were starving, desperate, and easily manipulated into struggles that was mine, and not theirs. Sell this lie as well as you would sell the lies of the Overlord. I mean... I don't think it's a lie, per se, but... I do believe the shit I'm saying here. With all due respect, our cohorts have proven themselves against these epic fools time and time again. What can your Earthshakers do other than get in the way? I don't want to be here, Kyles, and my order don't involve proving our value to you. If the great generals don't want magic on his side, then he can order us to stand down and sit with one out. If we conclude that Radix is ignoring his duties, then he'll need to be replaced. I don't take any pleasure from the idea, but we may have to take the steps if it proves intractable. I hate to upset the chain of command during the time of war. Perhaps Radix's brother can convince him to remember his duties. Fatebinder, I thank you for the part of you played. You didn't have to risk yourself, but you did so all the same. And okay, that's actually a very good thing. Emerald Pure regenerating. What does it do? Okay. That one. Immune to poison. Okay. And this guy, he gonna regenerate. He's gonna benefit more out of it than either of us would. I'll come back. I guess we can't speak to him. Now let's go and have some...
Can't do that.
I don't know why, but that's what I heard. Makes you wonder about Fatebinder Lodge's up to none and the voices conspiring. Please, Fatebinder, I see you returned. One-handed weapon, so ooh, that's a good one. Straight up damage increase. That's good.
Right.
Now I'm gonna save the game. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that might be good thing to say.
How can we trust your rabble not to turn at this last moment? How many of your conscripts have family bonds to the Vendrian Guard? It is decided. The disfavored will take the vanguard of the assault. It is the only way to assure success before the edict comes to pass.
Oh, you're so young. We can forgive you for being stupid. Without your Archon of Stone to bring down those walls, you're out of your element. Only the chorus has the numbers required to swarm the walls from all sides. We will lead the vanguard of this battle.
The best the chorus could accomplish would be leaving a ramp-shaped pile of corpses
Damn it,
propped up
be
against the
kind
walls for
children.
my warriors to use. Their
I'm like-
fortifications are not a
I'm
concern.
now just
Even
tempted to just
understaffed,
tell
my
them, hey,
Earthshakers
we're
could
gonna
breach the
get
masonry in
fucked
short order.
in 4 days if you don't do your shit. If you don't like actually make yourself useful, we're all gonna die.
Another brilliant idea. Cairn's cult is, we're sure, every bit as trustworthy and sane as the late Archon of Stone himself. You did notice the spire at the center of the citadel? Hard to miss it, being only the tallest thing on the horizon and such. Certainly your Earth mages won't do anything stupid like, say, breaking the spire's foundation? What could possibly go wrong?
I trust them more than I trust your circus of rapists, sell swords, and turncoat tearsmen. Tunon's Fatebinder has arrived.
Us? Never! How else will we keep each other at the top of our crafts?
I'm like, you're 2 idiots. That's pretty much how I would sum up this entire thing. Both of them are being absolutely stupid.
Nothing would please us more than to be done with this wretched valley. Perhaps if we had more support from the disfavored, and from the court.
Don't bring the court in.
Now that we are all assembled, I want reports. The Scarlet Chorus was going to resolve the Oathbreaker presence in the Outer Valley. What became of that?
Yes, what did become of that? We should know already, yet we do not. If we are not mistaken, the Fatebinder played a pivotal role in this operation. Fifth Eye, shed light on this baffling question.
The Oathbreaker, and he has told us.
Nothing! Curse you motherless fucks! What have you brought but fire and suffering?
Suffering doesn't really capture the nuance of what we've done. Apologies. We've been savoring this one's defiance. We know much of their inner workings, their desperate allies, their foolish hopes. This is our battle to lose.
Why I am on equal footing with Kairos' clown, I will never understand. So, Fatebinder, you would deem this mission successful?
Palsonian was a boastful leader from an influential family. His recruitment would demoralize the
Iron
enemy.
Marshal, I understand we've established a foothold across the Matani. Report.
Securing Matai was a gruesome affair, and agents of School of Tides still lives, and the river was turned against us. Despite our losses, the day ended success to at Anchor Crossing. The victory came at great cost. When it comes time to secure nearby communities, there was a distressing discovery. The villagers have been stashing iron weaponry, no doubt stolen from our supplies. Commander Antio wished to burn the village, but the chorus disagrees and the Fatebinder backed their claim. One detail my report had failed to explain: the fate of the enemy captain. She seemed to have escaped during all reports indicate that Firebringer was first in the village. That's good. Fatebinder. What became of the enemy leader? Lie. I wounded her, she fled.
You did what?
Kairos' Day of Swords approaches, and our allies in the disfavored in the court refuse to work with us.
To work together.
There is clearly only one reason for this.
Conspiracy.
Graven Ash and Tunon have allied against us. You conspire to rob us of our deserved glory.
If you're two unwilling to work together as Fatebinder of Tunon, I will order you to do so.
With whom do you stand?
If you will march on the Vanderwood Citadel together or not at all.
You test my patience, Fatebinder. We did not ask for a weak compromise that leaves all parties unsatisfied. Whom do you support? Are you going to let the Scarlet Chorus traitors have their way? Or will you stand by Kairos' true disciples, the disfavored?
That's actually an interesting thing.
You'd stand with the madman and his rabble? I am shocked. I counted you amongst our allies, and your name was held in some regard amongst my troops. So be it. I will add another name to our record of hate. Out of respect for the Blue Flag troops, I won't have you slain where you stand. If you leave my camp and don't look back.
A wise choice. The Scarlet Chorus will be honored to silence the last of the Vendrian Guard insult. Graven Ash, we hereby order you to stand down and remain here at camp until we have secured the Citadel.
If the Chorus leads the charge, they will fail. I will not sit idly by while the Edict claims my legion. The disfavored will carve a path to the Citadel on our own.
The fuck just happened? The Guardian here came to your rescue.
I wasn't trying to save you. I was trying to save her.
And what happened, you bleeding hard iron shit tower?
I picked her up and she stabbed me. Put a dent in my side that I won't forget. So I put her down and dragged you out here to recuperate.
This is no time to narrate our life stories. If the edict comes crashing down on our heads, none of it will matter anyway.
On that note, better to leave now while we're well parted. You've made your allegiances clear. I hope you serve a good long term with the Scarlet Chorus, and that we never meet on the wrong side of the battlefield. So, that's how you want to work this. The Adjudicator certainly taught you everything he knows about being a manipulative pissant. Very well. I'll remain at your side at least until this edict is resolved. It beats sitting in a corner and waiting for Kairos' magic to kill us.
Don't take it too personally. That's as tall a compliment as he's ever expressed.
As for you, you old sack of wine, this is war.
Try to enjoy yourself.
The forces on Earth has already departed for camp and I'm headed there now. Come join us, would be honored to have you join us. So, I mean, not like there is anything left for you here. I mean, I still have the favor with them, so... I doubt we will be completely cut off from supporting either. You know? So, I think we are for good for now. Freaking idiots. Those Archons are self-serving pieces of shit. This is gonna be that kind of...
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah.
You there! The one in the tin barrel.
You address me, lady? Finer craftsmanship I have never seen.
You forcibly grab the hold of the barrel by his shoulder, placing and restraining him from moving any closer. The giant man looks really protestant, then regards you with sudden clarity.
Thank you. Archon, with all due respect, we will keep our distance from each other. I would not engage.
Once again, the worm dares to defy the songbird.
What's with...
Don't worry, little worm. One day the bird will get her prey. You are not welcome here.
Okay, so where do we go? Travel to Vandersfeld Citadel and assist Scarlet Horse.
I can see the fifth eye, that wretched creature.
Glory to voices of Nara, the mustering circle is nearly complete. Soon comes the canticle of slaughter, and we will meet the strong. By custom, you are the judge, jury, and execution. Today we must ask you to take on the last and most sublime of your sacred duties. The best bluff is often the most obvious. We charge for the gates, right into the breaker's doorstep. The horde should bring the defenders surging to the inside of the gate. Then we unleash our magic. Fire and fire will claim the outbreaker. The more concentrated the defenders, the better. What of the disfavored? Our scouts report Iron Legion moving in the area. It's obviously they have the same goal as we do. They're just a step ahead. It would seem, makes no mistake, that Oathbreakers will be a minor inconvenience. The power to serve will be more worth each end. We must stay alert. What can we expect from Oathbreaker? The Avenger Guard will flail vigorously on their way out, but it will be for naught. In that lemma between courage and overwhelming numbers, never wager on courage. We are more concerned by the disfavored presence. They are likely waiting for us to engage the enemy so that they might surround us while occupied. Given that the edge compels us forward, we have rousing melee ahead of us. Our blood chanters are ready in the conflagration that should take the gate off its hinges, but at the same time the Oathbreaker mages are warding the gate with protective magic. I need someone to scale the walk and kill the mages maintaining the wall. If I send these unwashed pukes, their corpses will block the parapets. This task requires your strength. If you're wounded in the battle, come see me at once and I'll tend to the bleeding, though my methods do not for pain. Of course,
I got it.
Just give me a moment.
Another battle. I'm starting to think we're bad at making.
I'll spill your guts.
At once.
Right.
Take that!
I'd have it no other way.
You got it.
Right. I will aid you. On it.
As you command. Shall we?
I will aid you.
Will do. Sorry, I can't.
You got it.
I'll break you!
I'm good.
Fall before me!
Could I miss?
I got it.
I never had a chance.
On it.
And the fact that we're still well rested might help you now.
Your days end here!
Will do.
Not a problem, boss.
See that?
I feel faint.
For fuck's sake. You idiot.
On it.
I am a shield.
Fuck. Dawn of Ascension, Agathon. The uncle informed me that the recapture of Citadel from Vandal's direction is continuous at base. That they wrote me separately of their divergent tactical interventions and engenders no small concern, but I trust now in your efforts. May you good judgment see you through the coming confrontation with glory and success and victory. Thank him. I continue on, as always, your words fortify me against it. Against the imminent difficulty and the strife. I eagerly anticipate returning to your hall. A reasonable discussions of the oral legal code appeals greatly after the discourse of the campaign.
Wall unto myself.
See that? I'm not entirely.
Get me out of here!
I will aid you. I'll do it for the North.
Sorry, I can't.
You got it.
See if you
Got dark all of a sudden.
I will aid you.
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless.
Everything hurts. Let's have it then. Are you afraid of death, worm? I think we can scale that part of the wall ahead.
Ah, got it.
Climb.
Can't do
Days end here!
At once.
Will do.
Just point me in the right direction.
I'll do it for the North. I will aid you. I will aid you.
Will do.
Kill that guard.
Sorry, I can't.
They scaled the walls. My company. Damn, I didn't have time to read that shit. Okay.
Right.
Send them at me! In way!
I'll spill your guts.
Right.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new?
Right.
Let's try that again. You got it.
I'd have it no other way.
Will do.
You will fall before us.
Nicely done.
Are you...
Sorry, I can't.
As always, the horde is just a couple of guys. Stand aside, essential horde is also one for the taking. Withdraw it once before you feel the weight of 1,000 horses blade and block you. No sooner would family of maggots be dead. Time is of the essence. You head into the keep. I've been waiting a long time to run the spear for research. I hope Brave Action can keep God. I now understand Kairos. I now agree with Kairos. He seemed like I'm trying to bet like have dogs and cats both work for me. It's like it's insufferable. Some soldiers, they're there, they breach the perimeter, they're in the keep. Kairos,
Will
take
do.
Kairos, take my magpie thieving ass, cause I can help.
I am a shield.
I'm on it.
Can't I hit anything?
Right.
You got it.
As you command.
I will aid you.
Can't do
Afraid of death.
On it.
Worm.
Where did all this...
Right. Flawless.
Oh, Kleptomania, yes! Gotta take my Kleptomania cast, because if there are games, I'm gonna be a kleptomaniac in them. It's just something I can't help. Straight up damage.
I got it.
stuff. The fire massacre still burns and places a civilian lights on a table. This room hasn't been in combat for generations. Yeah, that seems like it.
Send me your champion!
On it. On it.
Ooh, Gladstone. Vendor guard food supplies are stored here. I'm still like haven't leveled up.
Look at that! A future dwarf.
Take that!
You learn something every day. On it. I've got it.
Ooh, what's that? Scroll?
Sorry, I can't.
I'll take a look. How hard could it be?
Okay, now this guy. Guess we need to upgrade his lore a little bit. Slice. While in combat, your party members that fight near gain bonus to each of their attributes. That's a good one. Second wind. Once per combat, when you fall to low health, you let out a battle cry that heals you and your party members for a portion of their maximum health. 31% health. That's actually good. Scroll. Read the scroll and absorb the magic knowledge it contains. Sigil of Force. Nice.
Moving cautiously.
Arcane glitter adorn the scrolls scattered on this table. The parchment is old. Okay. Guess it's gonna be like it's soon gonna be the end of it, but
Come at me. Grave. Meat.
Consider it done.
I better not wake up dead.
Okay.
At once.
For the Queen!
Wait! I did that? At once. I can feel my...
I require needle and thread. Right. Take that! Move! My armor is dent. I'll do. I'm going down!
Will do. Will do.
Once again. Okay. I think it's... If I kite some of them in, I should be good.
On it. To back! On it. Right. Take that! Keep going. Filthy!
Someone staunch my bleeding.
On it.
Flawless.
I'll take care.
I require needle and thread. I will aim. My armor is dented. Let me
Fuck's sake, why can't he move?
repair it.
that again.
Are you afraid of death, worm?
Consider it done.
Not a problem, boss.
I got it.
Is that ink? No, wait. It's blood.
Okay, let's see if there is anything good in here. And before proceeding in here, probably will wait for them to heal and save. Because I'm trying my best in every battle, but it doesn't mean I'm good. Okay. Defeat the rebel leader. Okay. Let's have that. Okay. So, are you the vanguard of Kairos' conquest? Not as tall as I imagined, but we can't all choose our executioners. Already word of our defiance spread through the lands. You're 7 kinds of stupid if you think our war ends here. Though your lives will certainly end here in the Ascension Hall. Consider yourself fortunate. Some of the finest rulers of epics met death by duel in this hall. Truly there is no finer place to settle an intractable feud. Sisters, brothers, it has been privileged to lead and honor to share you in final days. Okay, what did you hope to gain from your rebellion? Seems your prize and but nothing but the dead kinsman. Athletics. You bring a lot of magic to fight directly beneath the spire, trying to bury us or just want to. What sort of inbred fool are you? Brandish your weapon. You had so many chances to threaten. I have ordered to excruciating slows. Bluff. I am but first of your problems. The curse and disfavored are right behind me, and the one thing they have in common is hatred of you. Fine, just more gristle to chew upon. However many friends you brought will be happy to slay them. What did you hope to gain from this rebellion? Nothing that we haven't already gained. Our pride, our dignity, these things you can never take from us. The Avenging Guard could never stand against all of Kairos' forces, but we can teach others to resist, and maybe you'll run out of the soldiers before we run out of stubbornness, but I doubt it. You already used Kairos' currency, speak the language, military control is a formality, but that's just sophisticacy. Kairos speaks our language, not the other way around. Besides, that proves nothing other than common history. But Fatebinder is saying that Kairos is not just one enemy, but a massive force that can reach you even in time of peace. Armies and edicts are just two of the bloody ways Kairos can control you. Seems your prize amounted to nothing but dead kinsmen. And what did taking Vendrell well cost you? How many deserted corpses rust the valley? How many corpsmen fell to our blades? How goes the endless battle of the Blade Grave while dealt with us? Okay, that's a new one. Think of is a name given to the remains of Roland's Tower. Oh, that one. And tell me, are your Archons unified in victory? Did the armies bond in camaraderie over their death, or stand here the first of your problem? You've traded your kinsmen to Sloman, never to nothing more. We demonstrated the armies of Chaos could be shamed by stubborn presence. The Orlos and Empire is vast, his army is numerous, his magic unstoppable, yet he cannot destroy a fighting spirit. Hardly the show of force I expect from true fearsome overlord. Hope that Argons keeps you one in the empties of the Earth Cosmon. Any last words? Yes. Tell the voice to certain art we were most faithful for his aid. He would have not made it this far without his support.
Trouble is afoot.
As you command.
No can do.
Okay.
I'm not dead yet.
Consider it done.
Take that!
Wheel of Vengeance.
Apologies, but I can't do that.
I'm injured.
I'm afraid.
Sick of dying! Over here.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
I'll take care of it.
You got it.
Right. On it.
I see you there.
For the Queen!
Still got it. On it.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, that actually did it on the first try. I did not expect that. With worthless gods, we may die, but others will follow our example, mark my words. Crush them all. Now that's how it's done, Fatebinder. Should be angry you denied me a scalp or two, but I ought to thank you saving the trouble. I'm honored to have you handed my Growly. I'm sure Arkham will be pleased but that I managed to do a job for you. Now that you arrived, should blood to take a session called this space planet is all mine. All of you be gone. You bring glory to the cause with your skill now, send courage unto it to rest. I do so hope that in the start of a long alliance, good Fatebinder, the cause could benefit from your strength. And with that, the Karsus execution should be no more. You feel a tug in your chest and a more energy begins to form around you. Before you know it, you feel as if you are lighter than air. Explain to Ascension Hall Karsus' name, ending the Overlord's edict. Okay, that is not something I... What's going on? Where the hell am I? Gain control of Mountain Spire and then do its right. You blink away the last of luminescence trails in your field of vision. The Mesa of Ascension Hall is replaced with wide open space in every direction, save for this lab of ancient stone beneath your feet. High winds shove you, pushing your balance. The air is cool and thin, unsatisfying to your lungs. Is this... Yes, this must be the Mountain Spire. When was the last time I need to retch? This certainly ain't changed. And I'm cold change. Think I could land on my feet if I jumped? Not that it would matter for long. Cars have been merciful. What now? Everywhere you look, mountains rise up along the distant horizon. Through Earth Fozo bring the mind map of Vendriel's Vale, and you quickly trace the Vatani, the Irenev, and all the numerous waterways of the region. How did we get here? All the way up here? More importantly, how do we get down? The Vendrial Guard must be rounded up and the script of this raid must be run down. The edict is gone and I don't think we're dead. We all could feel the edict passing. No doubt the soldiers below are sensing it too, and the Archons as well. Send word to voices power that we're successful. Abigail claimed this place. This is now extension to Tuner's court and all combatants must leave. I will stop this bloodshed. That's much. So understandable at least. If we are to understand what just happened, we need to drop anchor on this battle and regroup. Another man, an amputating concubine and bejeveled codpiece. You cannot simply order a course to stop fighting, but I like teaching Graven Ash to smile. Send the word to voices of Nara that we're successful. Our glory overfloweth. We would be happy to carry such good. Agreed, and nobody witnessed that just happened knows the edict is over, but you should report to Narat and return. But you should report to Narat and return with any news after me. Not knowing how stable it is, but look close and you'll see the image of Ascension Hall in the haze. Well, if you have trained you as that is, of course. Like ours, Iron Grip, how did the currents of magic flow as fire to our eyes? Strange that you saw this first. Send my compliments to voice of Nerat. Keep watch over Vendrial's welfare. Consider this lance a gift from our Archon of Secrets as well as the act of mutual self-interest. If this lands are court-controlled, the law-abiding desert will think twice before using the valid staging ground for your friend and your master Tunon. It has been a pleasure in the loins to watch you fight, good Fatebinder. The voices will be the most pleased with the edict result. Our purpose clear to focus. The desert must be slain. No doubt I'm very definition of the enemy. Or Orler, I didn't just resist, I led others into resistance. So I know that about the hammer, but I know when I've met my match, most of folks, I do whatever it takes me to leave. If you will show me mercy, I'll put your life to a good Fatebinder. Serve me well and can be forgiven. If you will have my fealty, it is yours. I am of the Tidecasters, do hereby pledge my life to me, and I will serve you obey as long as you have need or want of my skill.
I will return to our holdfast at once.
Vendrial's spell has fallen. For the second time since Conquer began, Kaiser's army take the citadel from its defenders. With your help, the Vendrial's Guard rebellion has been crushed. Having Ascension Hall with your Scarlet Chorus allies, you satisfied the test of the edict. You and the forces of Kairos are free from the Orl's death sentence. With the threat of execution no longer looming overhead, the Orl's armies turned their attention away from the citadel towards each other. The tension that flared over the long siege reached an explosive crescendo as the despairing Scarlet Chorus army clashed iron and bronze in a hasty disorganized. After a brief exchange that left his soldiers bloody, Gravenesh withdrew his army from the valley, pulling this forward back to the secure fort in the Blade Grave. Once the army finished licking their wounds, the voices of Narat ordered the Scarlet Chorus to gather in the Stone Sea and prepare for war, this time against their former allies. The Archon of Synchros instructed his soldier to respect your lawful claim over Spire, though a few greedy struggles still lurk in the valley. The Scarlet Chorus were content to leave your stronghold uncontested. As days pass, you wounded and injured were nursed back to health. You explored your strange bastion and plan your next step with a careful deliberation. As wars spread that the Scarlet Chorus disfavored turned on each other, factions once resolved to bend the knee, Iron Spirits instead to continue fighting. The Archon's feud had heralded the collapse of Kaiser's offensive. Tunon, the Archon of Justice, observed the chaos and discord spreading across the land. The Archon summons his fate buyer to return to court at the Bastard City and report his actions to Vengersfell. A petty squabbles over a delayed siege have no doubt evolved into a respectable civil war. The voices of Nart will want to discuss the matter. By now he pulled back base of cacophony. I suggest you don't keep him waiting. The last time someone left Voices of Nart waiting, he pulled the skin off their hand and moved their bones into the ship of Glaring Eye. News they say didn't heal well. I'll join cacophony as soon as I speak with Tunon. Do that. Voices love to entertain a new guest. I'm sure he'll find you quite diverting. Be seeing you, Fatebinder. The dizzying energy from the spire falters. Whatever force awoke the powers that reside here, gathering fate, though faint hum persistent in sculpture at the center. What? My exit vanished. It was just there.
On it.
Tab. Ooh. Certain region the information based current edict. Edict of Stone. Ooh. Okay, let's say that. Power. And here in Kyrus' aids on Vendriel Well, filled with a great deal of power. This will undoubtedly prove useful to a travel through the tiers. A new bar on your character sheet displays current level of power. Press C to open your character sheet to view current power level. You have acquired your first spire. This spire will be a home base for adventures through the lands of Kairos. Okay, seems to be there seem to be a lot of things to take care of here, so I think this would be the end for today, and we'll figure it out next time. So thanks for joining in, and yeah, see ya.